This is my video. Is Bigfoot still in southeast Oklahoma? Before you answer, please watch a complete video series and then let me know what you think. This is the Three Sticks Monument in Oklahoma. I'll tell you what it means later on in the video. Hey everybody, Joe Pass, the Squatchin Cowboy here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being patient with me while I took some time off. If you're new here to the channel, please think about subscribing. Right down there in the right hand corner of the screen, there's a little Sasquatch down there. Just click on that and you can subscribe there. Or down below the video, that big old red button that says subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell there to get notified of my next videos. And if you're new to this channel and you don't know what it's all about, if you're looking for somebody that takes pictures of dark spots in the bushes and tries to tell you it's a Bigfoot and gets a little pen and draws a little figure of Bigfoot behind there, or somebody who takes pictures of tree root balls and burnt tree stumps with a Kodak disposable camera from 200 feet away, or tells you that all the trees that are falling down in the woods are done by a Bigfoot, that's not me. There's plenty of other channels out there that do that. So if you click off my video right now, it wouldn't hurt my feelings a bit. But if you're really wanting some no BS Bigfoot search, you've come to the right place. So if you're ready to go, jump in the truck. Let's head northeast to southeast Oklahoma. Let's go. Well, we made it. This is Beach Creek National Botanic and Scenic Area. And this, my friends, is our home for the next 4 days. And I told you we had a special guest coming with me today.
He couldn't make it.
And it's none other than Kenny, the old Scudder Collard. And we're going to get the tent put up. And it's one of those old-fashioned tents, so it's not going to be a lot of fun. Already got a fire pit here. That lights up good, look. Yeah. Exactly. I know what's back behind us. Look at there. That's bear prints. Pretty good sized bear too, really. Deer. I knew it. I'd come out here and get caught up the briars. Not what we're looking for, but pretty cool.
See toes.
This one here, you can see
Toes, but no claws.
the toes here, no claws, and there's a little track. But look at the toes there.
Why ain't the claws on that?
Down in here.
Scratched it all down.
Yeah, it's all scratched up. I think most of them both out though, but I got scratches all down the front there. Plus it's grown up a little bit. You know, it's been like 2 months since I've been down here.
There's a bunch of them little trails.
We're down here in the Squatchin Mountains by Beach Creek, National Scenic and Botanical. You seen a bear earlier. I didn't get to see it. Of course, I was looking the wrong way. Okay, this might be it.
Huh?
This might be it, but I remember crossing a couple of creeks after we came out. We came out and went that way. And there was a couple of creeks coming down through there.
Where would the recorder be?
It's up in a tree.
Where's from here?
Back there.
Oh, really?
We drove way back there.
In the truck you drove up in a little side cut?
Yeah, that right there.
And you think that could be it?
I don't remember any other roads, but like I say, we was just worried about getting out of here.
You could have drove right by this and never seen it.
Yeah. But I remember when we come out. We're way up here in the top of the Squatchin Mountains, Comitia Wilderness. And we've been driving, how long you say you've been driving? An hour or so?
Good hour.
hour and a half maybe.
Yeah.
And this is about the most open place we could find here. And I'm gonna get Kenny to do one of those angry grunts. Anytime you're ready, Kenny. I'll tell you one thing, there sure ain't no shortage of spiders up here.
No. Right.
We've probably went through 20, 30 damn spiders just coming up here. We know ain't nobody been up here because the spider webs are across the road. At least they haven't been up here in a while.
Get in the buggy with us real quick. I've been feeling shit crawl on me. There goes a walking stick in there.
Oh yeah, we must have went through a nest of them walking sticks because I had them all over me.
Everywhere.
And they're mating right now.
I hear one. No, that ain't supposed to break. I'd be suing the fuck out of somebody.
Oh yeah.
That's a horrible way to die. I don't know how quick it was. Right through the windshield.
When I seen it, when I first seen it break, I thought, oh, it just broke. The chain broke or the strap broke, whatever. And then it come up there and showed that receiver hitch broke on there. Like, holy shit.
Steel cables. Like, man, if one of them broke, it would cut your ass in half.
What the hell's going on here?
A steel cable would cut your ass in half, you know. God dang, I never thought about the damn receiver hitch breaking and
What the heck? That's good. That's pretty good.
yeah, that looks good.
Sit at least like this. People get the true feeling of what it's like going back down through here.
Yeah, people don't get
Hey everybody, Joe Pass here, Squatchin Cowboy, my good buddy Kenny Collard. We're out here in the Ouachita Mountains, Commission Wilderness at the Beach Creek Scenic Botanical Area. It's a long name. A friend of mine about a year or so ago had a Bigfoot sighting out here where I think we're in the same spot he was in. He was sleeping in his truck and heard something move his truck and maybe mess with the door handle. And he woke up and there was a Bigfoot looking in his window. He said that it scared him so bad he messed his britches and took out of here and let his friends came here. He left here and left his friends. He hauled butt out of here and left his friends here and came back the next day to get him because of the Bigfoot sighting. It scared him so bad. Some of y'all might have heard his story. Some of y'all might know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants me to tell it. But the thing we're trying to find out is Bigfoot still in southeast Oklahoma? If I can cut that out. There's been less Bigfoot sightings down here lately than usual, and more Bigfoot sightings in west of here in the Arbuckle Mountains. Could it be that Bigfoot is moving from here west because of the growth, like in Beaver's Bend and Hontatown? Earlier when we was coming in, I didn't get to see it because I was looking up in the woods. Kenny seen a bear cross the road. Didn't have the cameras on as usual. I didn't have nothing on. And then we went up in the mountains to check for my voice recorder that I left up here. We found a bear track, which you'll see in the video, and a smaller track that didn't have any claws, it just had toes. And it got me thinking, in this muddy area, this Bigfoot, this bear walked through this mud and only left one track. And people are always asking, how come you only find one track of a Bigfoot? Well, we found one track of a bear in the mud. And we was at the Bigfoot Festival Conference in Honubby, Oklahoma. I ran into a buddy of mine, Keith Crabtree. Also ran into Pyromedic, good guy. Thank you, Pyro, for watching my videos. Anyway, Kenny, what do you think about the Bigfoot moving west around here?
It's very likely. There's a lot of animals that are known to relocate when they're pressured, you know. Not just like when we're encroaching on their habitat by logging and putting in houses and all that, but if there's just more human activity.
Yeah, there's a lot of four-wheeler trails and side-by-side trails, off-road trails, getting more and more around this area. Just a lot of noise from everybody.
You know, some animals have learned to cohabitate with humans. Coyotes now come right up in people's neighborhoods.
Yep.
Raccoons will come up in yards. Moose in certain areas, and deer will come up in yards. But a Bigfoot, I think they're just so elusive and so human-like and so intelligent that, of course, they wouldn't do that.
They don't want to be. They don't like the pressure.
Any pressure at all from a human, and they're gonna naturally move farther away. Just like deer season, you know, that's got to push them out of an area during that time of the year. But yeah, it's very likely that could be why there's less sightings and more over there. Sure it could.
Like, I think there was like one Bigfoot reported over in the Arbuckle Mountains maybe a couple of years ago. And then David Wilbanks from Bigfoot and More told me that here recently that there was a Bigfoot sighting here maybe just a couple of months ago. I'm not sure when it was. But like I say, they're getting more and more in the Arbuckle Mountains, which is over by Paul's Valley, as you want to know. Going up north on 35 from Texas, you go right through Paul's Valley and you'll see the Arbuckle Mountains over there. And on a different note, I'd like to send my condolences to my buddy Kerry Arnold. We lost him, a great guy in the Bigfoot community. And this one I'd like to say, you probably haven't heard of him unless you watch the YouTube videos Camping with Steve. He does a lot of stealth camping. I'm not going to say funny about it, but his wife does all the editing for his videos and picks out some of the spots that he goes camping in. And one morning, this has been about a month ago, him and his wife went to bed, and only he woke up the next day. Now, I know Steve ain't watching this, but I want all my people that are watching this video, go over to his channel, send your condolences to him, and just tell him that we're all thinking about him. It's Camping with Steve, Steve Wallace. He's up in Canada. Great videos. Go check him out. And we'll be back with you tomorrow morning. We're going to sit around the fire a little while, see if we can hear anything. You got anything else to say, Kenny?
Well, you mentioned the bear sighting I had earlier. Just a short comment about that. You know how everyone always says there's misidentifications? It was probably a bear they saw. What strikes me about seeing the bear, it was quite a ways up, maybe 100 yards, less maybe.
Yeah, maybe
we were driving down the road. It was that quick. When I looked up, he was already halfway in the road and halfway across when I looked up and saw him. It was that quick. He was running, not like sprinting, but he was moving fast, getting it on across the road.
And you can tell the lope of a bear.
Yeah.
I mean, you can actually tell it was a bear, not a Bigfoot.
That's kind of where I'm going with this. They say there's so many misidentifications. I knew right away that's a bear. I can't say, man, it could have been a Bigfoot on all fours or something. No, it's 100% a bear. I saw it. If it would have been a Bigfoot and I had that quick of a sighting of it, I would have known it was a Bigfoot that quick.
And he could have, I didn't see it, so he could have easily said, and there's a Bigfoot running across the road, but no, the first thing he said, that was a bear.
Yeah, so all these misidentifications kind of works both ways, you know. There's no doubt in my mind that was not a Bigfoot. I would have rather it have been one, but it was a bear, you know, and just all these non-believers, skeptics, probably a bear. Well, I'm 100% that was a bear, so I'm sure people can be 100% when they saw a Bigfoot. That's what I kind of thought was interesting about it. Makes sense.
Yeah. We just got here like that. This is Saturday evening. Tomorrow, I said we're going to do some different things. Well, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. You just have to watch the video. Me and Ken are going to go do some crazy stuff. Just got to watch, and we'll see you tomorrow. You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
We're going to sit there and enjoy this fire. Wish you were here. We're going to sit around and listen if we can hear you.